What makes some leaders and businesses wildly successful while others struggle to stay relevant? Why do certain brands inspire unwavering loyalty while others fade into the background? The answer lies in one powerful idea, starting with why. In Start With Why, Simon Sinek explores how the world's most influential leaders and organizations inspire action by communicating their purpose first, before ever talking about their products or services. When you start with why, you don't just attract customers, you build a movement. In this video, we'll break down the key ideas from Start With Why, covering the golden circle, the power of purpose-driven leadership, and how you can apply these lessons to your life and business. If you want to lead, inspire, and create lasting impact, stay tuned. At the heart of Start With Why is a simple but profound concept, the golden circle. Imagine 3 concentric circles, like a target. The outermost ring is what. This is what a company or a person does. The middle ring is how. This explains the process or values behind what they do. And at the center is why, the driving purpose or belief that fuels everything. Most organizations and individuals operate from the outside in. They start with what? We make high-quality products. Then they explain how. Our products use the latest technology and are affordably priced. But they rarely communicate why. Now, let's flip that approach. Let's start with why. Take Apple as an example. They don't just sell computers and smartphones. They sell a belief. We challenge the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. That's why people connect with Apple on an emotional level. Their house, sleek, user-friendly designs, and their what? Laptops, phones, and tablets flow naturally from that central purpose. When you lead with why, people don't just buy your product. They buy into your vision. Simon Sinek's core philosophy can be summed up in one sentence. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This principle applies far beyond business. Think about great leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. He didn't just say, "I have a plan." He said, "I have a dream." He painted a vision of the future, a world where people would be judged by their character, not by the color of their skin. That vision inspired millions to follow him, not because of a detailed plan, but because they believed in his why. The same is true in business. Customers don't just buy products, they buy the meaning behind them. Nike's why isn't, "We make great athletic shoes." Their why is, "We inspire people to push beyond their limits." That's why their slogan isn't about shoes, it's "Just do it." When companies clearly communicate their why, they attract people who believe in the same things. This creates loyalty, trust, and a sense of belonging, things that cannot be bought, only earned. So, how does an idea spread? Why do some brands and movements catch fire, while others fail to gain traction? The answer lies in the law of diffusion of innovation. This principle, which Sinek explores in depth, explains that people adopt new ideas at different rates. The adoption curve consists of 5 groups. Innovators, the risk-takers, the first to try new ideas. Early adopters, the visionaries who recognize the value of an idea before the masses. Early majority, the pragmatic group that waits for proof before jumping in. Late majority, those who adopt an idea only once it has become mainstream. Laggards, the skeptics who resist change until it's unavoidable. The key takeaway? If you want to inspire change, you must focus on the first 2 groups, innovators and early adopters. These are the people who believe in your why before everyone else does. They become your advocates, spreading your message and attracting the early majority. Think about Tesla. In its early days, electric cars were seen as impractical. But Tesla didn't just sell cars, they sold a vision, a world where sustainable energy was the norm. Early adopters embraced this vision, and over time, Tesla became a leader in the automotive industry, forcing even traditional car manufacturers to take electric vehicles seriously. The lesson here is clear. If you want to build a movement, don't waste time convincing everyone. Focus on those who already believe in your why, and they will help you spread your message. Now that we understand the power of why, how can we apply it to our own lives? Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone searching for more meaning in your career, here are 3 steps to put this into action. Discover your why. Ask yourself, what drives you? What impact do you want to make? Your why should be something bigger than making money. It should be about the value you bring to others. Communicate it clearly. Whether you're in a job interview, writing a mission statement, or creating content, always lead with your why. People connect with purpose, not just products. Attract the right people. When you lead with why, you naturally attract customers, employees, and followers who share your beliefs. This creates long-term loyalty and trust. Let's go back to Tesla. If they had focused solely on making electric cars, they would have been just another car company. But by starting with why, by advocating for a sustainable future, they attracted people who shared that vision. That's what makes them more than just a car company. This applies to personal branding too. Think about influencers, authors, or entrepreneurs you admire. The ones who stand out don't just sell a product or service. They sell an idea, a mission, a purpose. So, what's your why? Great leaders don't just give orders. They inspire. They create an environment where people feel motivated, engaged, and driven by a shared purpose. Companies with a clear why don't just attract customers. They attract top talent. Employees want to work for organizations that align with their values. When people believe in a mission, they give their best efforts, not because they have to, but because they want to. Consider organizations like SpaceX, Patagonia, or Airbnb. They aren't just businesses, they are movements. Their employees and customers feel like they are part of something bigger. This is why purpose-driven leadership isn't just a nice-to-have. It's the foundation of lasting success. So, here's the big question. What's your why? Whether you're starting a business, building a brand, or just trying to find more direction in life, starting with why is the key to long-term success and fulfillment. When you lead with purpose, you attract the right people, inspire action, and create something that lasts. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on your why. Write it down. Share it. Live by it. Because when you start with why, anything is possible. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of Start With Why, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with your biggest takeaway. Let's start a conversation. Thanks for listening, and remember, when you start with why, the world follows.